Okay guys, I'm feeling fast and furious. It's time for part 41 of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Super late night 200cc recording. We've got a horny cat in heat over here, so if she's picking up on the mic, that cannot be helped. I have more 200cc shenanigans. So, because I was...
Like you just in between things while you're editing, do you just think of the speed jokes in the back of your mind while doing...
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay then.
Now you can change the Shy Guy's color.
You might be able to hear, I don't know if it would pick up on the mic, but I kind of have to constantly pet this cat to keep her from, just whining and...
You know what? We'll be black.
He seems amused. This cat also seems amused. I wonder if what she's doing will pick up on the mic.
Maybe. Before we go back to... That's a pretty good set. Now... Last time was this. Time for Star Cup. Things are going to start getting harder from here. Some quick explanations of a couple of things. In my in-slate is a question of the day. I would love to hear some answers for that. And I have a Discord. I've been trying to be more active in there. Haven't been too active lately. Past week, few days has basically been dealing with Herb. Anyway, if you want to talk to some really cool people, you're welcome to the Discord. Link's in the description. Now, if I have to restart, I will be cutting out failed attempts. If I'm restarting a lot, and I earn Kart parts because you keep your coins, that will be before the end slate, and so will a fail montage of the various ways I did not win. I'm going to be quiet while the game's loading. If the cat is making noises while the game is loading, I can just cut that out. But anyway, I will be seeing you guys in a minute, so I'm starting the game. So, I lost because the game fucking cheats. We had an interesting discussion going, but to repeat that first point, so Sean was asking people's opinions of games that they thought were hard, that they could never beat. Someone said Super Mario 64, which I find interesting.
Yeah, because the way that game is designed, if you can't, get a star, you could just go get another one.
And that, what I was going to say last time, but didn't get the words out, that just shows... Oh, well, since I'm restarting, I can make a stronger point here. Yeah, and I'm just not gonna, of course the banana was there. Just not gonna trick half the time. So my kind of stronger point, and then we can go back to that kind of other discussion. I have for years, to me, Super Mario 64 is not really hard, but I played it on and off for years. I have been saying for years that the difficulty in a lot of games is all about context. And that's kind of a good example because, oh damn it, to me, Super Mario 64 is not really a hard game. So, of course, because Super Mario 64 isn't really a hard game, in my opinion, I thought that was a little bit weird. But that kind of goes where I've said for years... Oh, nice. Actually. Bring it on, motherfucker. Booyah! Anywho, I've said for years that the difficulty in a game, to a lot of people, it can be subjective, and the difficulty, because of that, certain games might seem really hard to people. And I think that was an interesting kind of talking point, you see, the reason I think about games the way I do, because that kind of proves a game where I had never thought it was like, really... Okay, so that path is just not really good, which is unfortunate.
I said there were some paths in 200 that flat out do not work.
Mm-hmm.
But as a strange, weird balance thing, there are also some paths that kind of only work in 200. And anyway, with the thing I started rambling about recently, as of the time of recording this, Brain Scratch, they were uploading the things they recorded at MomoCon. They were playing Mario Party 8, and that video, well, those videos have kind of bothered me because, well, for one, I'll just get this out of the...
Oh, yeah, none of these paths just work.
Well, for one, I'll get this out of the way. Now, all Mario Parties are luck-based. If you say there is any form of skill, you are lying. As the games have gone on, they have started to tone down the luck-based elements, but there is still a lot of luck involved in them, so it's like none of the newer Mario Parties were made like more luck-based or less or anything. They're all kind of bad. Second of all was them complaining about the motion controls. Second of all was them complaining about the motion controls. I feel that...
Oh, no. So, I've lost again! I'm glad. Oh, no. 200 fucking sucks! Oh, that was like the best.
Why does that shit keep happening?
Woo! Oh, baby.
Why does that shit keep happening? Anyway, I was going to go over the motion controls. Now, well, the Wii's motion controls just in general aren't as bad as people think they are. I don't know what caused this mindset. Maybe it was all the, like, poorly coded shovelware, but a bunch of Wii games where people think you can just flail the controls around and you'll win. That's actually not the case. A lot of them tried to actually read specific motions, but, again, people just don't know that. And second of all, like I said, I will admit that it's not perfect. In the specific case of 8, that game is essentially a, like, Wii launch game. I believe it came out within the first few months of the console, because it was released in, like, November of 2006, but that means the Wii is over 10 years old by the way, just throwing it out there.
Gonna pluck my gray hairs. Okay, so basically on 200, I'm really going to do tricks.
Yeah, and
that's just...
Back to the like the motion control point. As I said, that was so early in the Wii.
I see you, Blue Shell.
That game was so early in the Wii's life that part of the reason for the motion controls being not the best, but still okay, is because, again, 2007, that's when the technology was still relatively new.
What the hell? No, what the hell? What got rid of my one shell?
I saw something hit you. Even if this ends up a fail... What was that? Even if this ends up a failed attempt, slow that, like, down at some point, just to... See, I think someone threw a shell or something.
A red shell was chasing me!
Ooh!
Woo-hoo! And I didn't even get hit.
Wait! Did that red shell just popped in at the end?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is this?
200 is cursed! Guys, my Switch is haunted! Ooh, creepypasta.
It's haunted by the ghost of the Wii U.
Now let me tell you about the blood and blood.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of got sidetracked with 200's nonsense, but...
This isn't Mario Kart 8. This is its own game.
This isn't your average everyday Mario Kart. This is advanced Mario Kart.
Oh, fuck it, really?
Game. This does make it really hard to hold a point, because you're just trying to hold a point, and then the game goes, hey look, you're winning there. I don't like that. Better change it. That's a nice first place you're holding. Would be a shame if something happened to it.
Basically!
I kind of lost my train.
Oh, no. I know exactly what you were... The Wii, when it comes to motion controls, I feel at the very least, most of Nintendo's stuff is okay.
Well, it's because they, actually
Oh,
tried.
you fucking... Oh, come on.
The funny thing is, because...
Oh my fucking
Hey!
god!
Hey, at least you're not getting hit by that blue shell. See, the explosion was right there. That means that's first place.
Gonna have an aneurysm!
God damn. Trying to have a point about, like, motion
Controls, but oh, fuck no! Please let me win.
Ooh, that's over now. Hot damn.
Oh, fuck! Also, I love the snow on the wheels thing. That's really cool.
Huh? Oh. Wait, what wheels were you using?
Crimson Slim.
Yeah.
They turned white because we're driving in snow. It's
Yes.
a little... Oh, well, this abysmal part's fucking over. But anywho, might have to ramble about motion controls into the next part. Nintendo, I feel, did motion controls well. The only kind of odd Nintendo thing, and this, is a split opinion for me. Well, for people. I feel Skyward Sword didn't control well. And that game kind of killed my arm and will to live.
Okay, Egoraptor.
Yeah, it did.
It just pops in out of nowhere. You see, that's proof right there the game cheats.
No, 200. Again, it's not programmed. Now, it is literally not programmed in a way, so the game is really confused.
Clearly.
People just kind of shit all over the Wii.
Hey, yeah, but you can at least say one thing. I'm gonna lean in to make this clear. Skyward Sword's motion controls are better than the Wii version of Twilight Princess.
Kind of, yes, but... well, Twilight Princess just made the motion controls tacked on to replace button presses, which is awkward. Skyward Sword is designed in... I know why Skyward Sword's motion controls are terrible, and it's something I've had arguments with Sean with for years, and he doesn't think is a good point, but it's exactly what it is.
People have argued multiple reasons for this. The one I most commonly hear, and basically this is the reason the Wii Motion Plus and Red Steel 2 and Wii Sports Resort work well, but Skyward Sword doesn't. I haven't played much. of it. Basically, in both of those games, because you're in first person, you're essentially controlling a floating ball. Because you're controlling a floating ball, you can essentially move it about anywhere, and it doesn't really do anything. Because Skyward Sword is third person, the ball is connected to Link's arm, so we can't have Link, dislocate his shoulder and start swinging behind him, because that wouldn't look right, so...
It's control to arm to game,
yes.
not control to magical, nonsensical, floating sword.
Yes.
And if you watch Link's arm, you can tell it's kind of jerky and off. And I feel the motion controls are kind of bad. But only because, to me, and Sean has always kind of disagreed with me here, but I think, and I always thought the reaction in the game had this microscopic delay, and it's because of that arm thing. And I could not play that game easily. Now, before someone says, in case anyone's wondering, I beat it, got all the heart containers, including, the optional heart piece ones. The credits rolled. I have a right to complain. Don't say, oh, but did you give up? Because sometimes people, if you give up on a game, it's like, oh, your opinion doesn't matter. Now, I need to be ending this, and we'll probably continue into the...
I wanted to cover a quick trivia thing, because not a lot of people know this. People normally say that there are only about 4 or 5 games that use Wii Motion Plus. There's actually one not a lot of people talk about. I can't remember its name because the name is Japanese as fuck, but essentially the people that made the Earth Defense Force games, yeah, those games where you blow up giant alien bugs in a PowerPoint presentation. They actually, no, seriously, that frame rate, can you go lower than single digits? Because those games' frame rates are lower than single digits. Anyway, the people that made that, they made a game for, Nintendo on the Wii, but it was, only exclusive to Japan for some reason, so not a lot of people know it. It's basically Earth Defense Force, but it's based around Norse mythology, so you're killing, frost giants and shit instead of bugs, and it still has all the technical problems those games have, but with Norse mythology.
We do need to be ending this part.
I wanted to bring that up because not a lot of people bring that game up because it was only released in Japan for some reason.
Now, repeating some points, and I will end this. My videos in the end slate is a question of the day. I would love to hear some answers because I sit around, think of a question, and I love to interact with people. If you want to interact in a mass scale and answer some questions of Shine or some other people, join my Discord. Links in the description as always. I would love to see that community getting really good because I just like having a lot of, like-minded gamers just shooting the shit and looking for multiplayer. Some people in my Discord have been playing Splatoon 2. Hint, hint. Now, coming up in a moment is a fella montage, because, good lord, that one thing was fucking stupid. No Kart part. But anyway, this has been part 41 of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 200cc Star Cup. This part is coming to an end. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time. Oh, come on, no! No, come on, no! Right at the fucking end! Oh, fuck! Okay, guys. So my question of the day is, what do you guys think of the Wii motion controls? And that includes Wii Motion Plus. As I said in the video, I don't think Wii motion controls are as bad as most people make them out to be. As for the Wii Motion Plus, I think it works pretty well in the first-person games, and the only reason I have a problem with it in Skyward Sword is because you're trying to move Link's arm, and that, to me, comes off as kind of stilted and awkward, but overall, I don't think the motion controls are really that bad, and I think a lot of people just blew them out of proportion for no good reason. But anyway, I would really love to know what you guys think. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments below, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you liked my video, please hit the like button and leave some comments. If you're new to my channel and want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscription button and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please ring the bell next to the subscription button. That gives you the proper notifications of whenever I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media. Doing all of these things really helps out the channel, and it really helps our communities grow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.